It's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast, back again. Nice to see you all. Today, I'm showing IKEA's can't miss new arrivals. Summer collection just arrived, so I'm going to show you a bunch of new items. Be sure to check them out before you shop. First up is the kitchen section. These are freezer bags, and a new slider-style version just came out. They had one out last fall, but it was discontinued, and I'd been hoping they'd bring it back, so I'm really happy. And the design is super cute too. These were on sale, so I picked up a few to stock up. They're the regular double zip type. There are 3 sizes in the pack, and this is the quart size. The simple design is really nice. The gusset feels even roomier than the ones they sold last year. This is the half-gallon size. It's a little thicker than the quart size. And this is the gallon size. The gallon size comes with 20 bags, and the other 2 have 30 each. Compared with the regular double zip quart size, the slider type does feel a bit thicker. The slider type is easier to open and close than the regular zip type. So for things like organizing little odds and ends, the small adapters among your cables that are easy to lose, I thought it'd be really handy. And since this is the quart size, it's perfect as a liquids bag for international flights. Since the gusset is bigger than before, things go in more easily. It also looks super useful for packing. I fit 3 t-shirts in this one. And in the half-gallon size, I tried fitting 3 pairs of socks. But it looked like I could squeeze in even more. When it comes to the airtight seal, I still think the zip type seals better. With the zip type, you can squeeze out the air and keep it nice and flat. I tried the slider type too, but it had let air in by the next morning. That said, the slider type is really easy to use, so I think it's great for kids to open and close by themselves. The slider type costs about 12 cents per sheet, so it's nearly twice the price of the regular zip type, which makes me think carefully about when to use it. There are new freezer bag patterns too, and this one's a little unusual, with both quart and half-gallon sizes included in a single set. I don't think they'd ever sold a quart and half-gallon set before, so I thought it was pretty rare. This one's an apple print, and it's sold on its own in the quart size. At home, I use the quart size the most for freezing food and even as a document pouch when traveling. Which size do you use the most? Now this is a pretty surprising lunchbox. It has a handle like this, and it's meant to be carried upright, which is an idea I'd honestly never thought of. Personally, I'd want my lunch lying flat. I'm sure it would leak because there's really no gasket or seal at all. I don't think it's designed for the kind of packed lunch we make in Japan. The nice part is that it's dishwasher safe. If you're picturing something like sandwiches, it might be worth a look. When you think IKEA, the blue bag probably comes to mind, but they actually sell all kinds of patterns. They rotate quite a bit by season, and right now there's a new whale print. There was also this adorable pattern, so I picked one up this time. I've got plenty of blue bags, so I wasn't planning to buy more. But the reason I did this time is that this one actually has a zipper. There have been a few zippered ones before, but a zipper on this shape is pretty rare, I thought. It comes in really handy when your luggage grows during a trip. It's super light, so it won't weigh you down, and the tag, like this, tears off cleanly. I was a little careful not to rip it, so I did them one at a time. There are also 2 pouches made from the same material. Starting with the smaller one, it's just about the right size to double as a gadget pouch. The fabric is so light, it almost feels strange, like you notice the weight of the zipper more than the bag itself. It's sturdy and water resistant, so if you like the pattern, it's worth a look. This one's a laptop case. The website listed it as a 14-inch size. The zipper runs in a slight L shape, and inside there's just a very minimal padded lining. I even thought it might be made from leftover fabric scraps from making bags. There are various other pouches too, so let me run through them quickly. This is a set of 2 pouches. This one has the IKEA logo and a striped strap on the zipper, an accessory pouch. And this one is the whale shape, I guess. I actually like these flat, no gusset types. It seems space-saving and easy to use, and the opening spreads nice and wide. Let me show you a side table. It's a side table on casters, but here's the twist. The casters are gold.
It has an elegant feel, and I really like this material too.
A real wood veneer, so it doesn't look obviously printed,
which I like.
The top part can be used like a tray, and since it just rests on top, you can set it on the sofa like this, and it's still stable. The bottom tier is fixed, and only the top tier comes off. There's also a popular side table series called GLADOM, and it got a new color. It's a simple design but really affordable, which makes it a popular series. I used the white one myself. The colors rotate quite a bit, but being able to grab on-trend colors so affordably is really nice. Now we're at the lighting section. The NÄVLINGE desk lamp came out in a new color. It's a fun poppy green. I own the white one from this series, and I love it. The clean design is really nice. The light source is built in, and the bulb can actually be swapped out as a spare part. It really thinks of everything, doesn't it? Since it's LED, they say it lasts about 20 years if you use it 3 hours a day. You can change the angle too, so it's handy not just as a desk lamp, but also as a reading light, almost like a spotlight. And it's incredibly affordable. This is a sensor light I absolutely love. The bar-style sensor light got a new size in the lineup, and a 70 cm or 28 inches version just came out. I use the 30 cm one in my closet, and it's such a good product that I wanted to add one at the base of my entryway too. But at 30 centimeters, the width felt a bit awkward, so I'd come in planning to buy this. But when I saw the 70 centimeters width in person, I thought, do I even have that much room in my entryway? So this time, I bought the 50 centimeters version. There are 3 width sizes, and each one needs a different number of batteries. When you buy this, I'd recommend the rechargeable AA batteries that IKEA sells. That way, you can plug USB Type-C right in here to charge them. By the way, you can't use this sensor light while it's charging. It lights up evenly across its whole width, so for inside a closet or inside a storage drawer, I think it works really well. The way it lights up is honestly so pretty. It reacts quickly too, so I use it without any frustration. Once it turns on, it shuts off automatically after 60 seconds. This is the 50 centimeters one I ended up buying. This chart makes it easy to understand. It lists how many batteries each one needs. The 50 centimeters version needs 3. This is the Type-C port for charging. Installation is easy, but you do need to screw in the mounting bracket. This spot is hard to see, so I'm showing you where the 30 centimeters one is installed in my closet instead. For charging, you take it off and charge it separately. In my entryway, I've put up this sensor light too, and it's been one of my top hits this year. When it comes to lighting, I think the more layered lighting you have, the better. It's nice and subtle, which I love. Here's the before and after. before the sensor light comes on, and after. Can you see the difference? Oh, and I recently bought this shoehorn. It's bamboo, slides on smoothly, and it's gotten great reviews. I thought this hook part might wear out, but surprisingly, it hasn't. Okay, back in the store, there were some nice plant stands. This one here is a slightly lower plant stand, and like the pot sitting on it now, it can hold a large pot, which I thought was great. It's nice for when you want to add just a little height, and you can flip it over to use it at two heights, high or low, which I really like. There's a 24 centimeter or 9.5 inches plant pot shown as an example, so yeah, it's pretty big, so it can hold something even this size. By the way, I own this plant stand from the same series, and I'd used it for quite a while. I hadn't used it much lately, and since it qualified for IKEA's buyback service, I signed up, and I think I got about $7, 1,080 yen for it. They took it back as IKEA store credit. The furniture they take back gets resold at IKEA's circular market, so it feels so much better than just throwing it out. Just raising plants up a little makes them so much more striking and look better, so it's a great item, I thought. Here's another one I'd originally spotted online and had my eye on. This plant stand costs about double, but the shelf part is steel, in white with a clean design. There are several pieces in the same series, so you can collect and match them. The earlier one was all wood, so it had a more natural feel. This one's listed as fitting pots from 19 to 24 centimeters, which is about 7.5 to 9.5 inches. Smaller than that, you could probably still set one on it, but the max load was listed as about 33 pounds, or 15 kilograms. This is the throw blanket section. Even in summer, it's nice to have a light throw. This one was made by a designer who's worked on collections like the Stockholm line. It has a ginkgo leaf design in off-white and beige, with a smooth, breezy fabric feel and a modern vibe that I thought was lovely. The fairly long fringe is another lovely touch. It's barely showing on camera though. This is another light throw, and the color pattern is so cute that it caught my eye. The little bit of light blue gives it a trendy, cute feel. Honestly, the display one looked a bit wrinkled and worn, but since it's 100% polyester, a quick iron should get it looking nice and crisp. The categories keep changing fast, I know, but now we're at the storage section. There's a popular storage series called PÄRKLA, and a new laundry bag just came out from it. One of this series' standout traits is how affordable it is. I use this series shoe bag a ton myself. The material is light and easy to use, and it's semi-transparent, so you can softly see what's inside, which is handy and something I love. This laundry bag is enormous, so I thought it'd be great even for storing stuffed animals, and the handles are properly attached on the bottom side too, so even up high, like in an overhead closet compartment, it seems great for storing things you rarely use. The material is really tough, so I thought it'd even work for something like a Christmas tree. The material is water resistant, but it's not fully waterproof. There are also lots of new vases. They don't really feel like IKEA. In the best way, there are some really elegant, chic vases out. This green one is a pretty small size. It's so understated and refined, right? It looks like it'd suit a branch or two. Just a single stem, very wabi-sabi. How about that? And in the back, the same series came in gray-blue. The vase here in front looks a little beige, but it actually had a greenish tone. It has a matte texture. This one's also really understated, isn't it? It's perfectly round, so the shape is cute, but the color is very muted. The subtle gradient look is lovely. The patterns seem to vary quite a lot from piece to piece. Definitely pick yours out in store. This is the face pattern that was a big hit at IKEA last year, in a slightly smaller yellow version. It sold out right after this. It seems really popular. There's also a mini pink size now, super tiny and adorable. Turn it around and the expression changes. It looked like a darker, muted pink to me. The slightly paler pink next to it is new too, and there was a bigger white one in the same design that was really popular. The white was matte, but the pink has a glossy finish, and with its soft pale tone, it looked really gentle. Over here, it was displayed right next to the larger white one. This is also from an existing series, but a beige egg-shaped design came out. This one has a matte texture. The design is understated, so it'd be easy to match with any interior. It could go Scandinavian modern or even suit a Japanese-style room. Next is from the IKEA PS series. Seen like this, it's a pretty distinctive design, isn't it? Even the smallest size has quite a presence. It's genuinely cute even without any flowers in it. It was sold out for a while, but at this point there was plenty in stock. As of editing, it's out of stock again, so it really does seem popular. Be sure to check stock on the website before you head out to shop. It might be hard to tell online, but this largest size is actually pretty big. Since it's handmade, the pattern seems to vary quite a bit from piece to piece. That's 30 new products, all in one go. Did any of them catch your eye? Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you again soon in the next video.